Okay, this is a short presentation just to give you an overview of how I set up my Firefox. In particular, I want to demonstrate the functions of an extension called Split Browser. Now, Split Browser basically divides your browser into as many parts as you'd like. The way I've done it, obviously, is I've got a main content area here, which you'll see with read write web in the middle there. On the right, I tend to have a lot of sort of my project management and sort of Google Docs on the right hand side. On the left hand side, I've got my to-do list. I'm obviously not going to share my to-do list, but that's where it would normally be. When I'm away and I haven't got Adium, which is my instant messenger, I use an extension called, well, actually I don't. I use Meebo Mobile here, which just basically, just signs me in. And I can use that on the left hand side. Again, works very well. When I'm not using that, I either just close it down or I hide it by dragging this down below. I want to just close that down now. Okay. Now underneath I've got Twitter, which is again Halo essentially, but it's actually Twitter inside it. Halo or Halo, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is a great little mobile application for the iPhone, which essentially, does exactly the same thing Twitter does. I keep that on the left hand side. I keep Plurk in the middle here, and on the right hand side I've got Friend Feed, which is in fact just been the new beta has just been released. Anyway, and then also I've got Google Reader here, and I've also got Readjaw here. And so that's really how I've got it set up. But the great thing about this the extension is the fact that you can have actual tabs within the split browsers, which is just phenomenal, frankly. Now I'm not going to restart my whole browser, but believe me, it does restart to exactly the same way you leave it, which is again fantastic. Quickly, I will just show you a few of the other things I've mentioned in the read write web post. Oh yeah, just to show you that again, sorry, I didn't explain that. I basically hide that bottom section, which I tend to categorize as my, essentially, basically what distracts me. So Google Reader obviously distracts me, definitely Friend Feed, Plurk, and Twitter do as well. So I try to keep them down as often as possible. The moment I open them up, I tend to be quite distracted. So having them open, having this like this is obviously a lot cleaner and a lot easier to focus on what I'm doing. Also I want to show you the fuller screen, which is a Firefox extension, which I also mentioned in the post, and that's a great way again just to get the most out of the screen. I will take that off. And then really everything else I mentioned in the post is pretty self-explanatory. Tab groups here. This is again a superb way to organize tabs. You organize them into projects, into essentially whatever you want, really, music or whatever you might like. Again, just to go back to the split browser, I want to show you exactly kind of how quickly and how well it does it. Let's say I want to split this, and I want to move it up. Okay, there it opens up. I can go to now, let's say Last FM. And when that loads up, basically, you can just listen to music whilst getting on with anything else you're doing. Let's click on listen. Let's say James Brown. And you get the idea. So again, you can just hide that now. You get on with anything else you're doing, and then come back to it whenever you need to. So that's a basic overview of how I set up my Firefox, and in particular how I use the split browser extension to organize my sort of UI, I suppose. And again, I'll go into how I also listen to music and so on in the next post. But this is this is what I how I work. Okay, thank you.